The company just keeping us safe.
I try not to interrupt.
Right? Yo.
I try not to interrupt.
Yo.
I try not to interrupt. I try not to interrupt. I try not to interrupt.
Yo.
I try not to interrupt.
You already know when you hear that music, it's going to be a glorious, happy day. That reminds me back in the day, happy days. It was happy, but it always wasn't happy. But I want to start by saying this. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Uh-oh. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you got the, what is it?
And you're down to show it?
If you're down, well, doesn't sound like
and
that's
you're
the
really
right.
down to show it, right?
Doesn't sound like that's the right way to start a podcast, but guess what? I am happy. You might not know it, but look at this cheesy face. Where's my camera? This is the face you make when you gotta make it happen, when sometimes things aren't supposed to happen that way. You gotta maintain your professionalism, and you gotta understand that you have a future in this, and you're gonna continue to do it. We want to shout out, what's our sponsors?
Oh, we'd like to thank Hawthorne today. Take the 2-minute quiz at hawthorne.co. That's Hawthorne with an E.co, and get 2 personalized colognes, 1 for work, 1 for play. Use the promo code ASHY and save 10%. That's hawthorne.co. Thank you to Hawthorne. That's a good product. I like that.
I love the product. They got 1 for work and 1 for play, and I like to play and work at the same time. That's why I love it. Stop the music.
What do you do? Are you working or playing right now?
You know what? I would like to think that I have the type of job that's work and play at the same time.
Right.
I give you an example. People ask me, like, I'll have to do a show in Hawaii. I'm like, I'm going to Hawaii. And they're like, is it for work or for play? And I'm like, I'm in the business of play and work. So I feel like I'm blessed to be able to have a job that I can continue to have fun with, meet the right people, create It's a lot of hard typing going over there. Is that typing related?
I'm almost done. Hope this.
Is that for the show?
She's trying to send a message.
Like this going on. Also, they need to know when you're talking to River Bob. So, Ian, because they want to get you on.
Okay, so we started the podcast off with, it's a very popular song. Mm-hmm. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Do you know the song?
I think I know the song.
Do you want to try to sing along with everyone?
I think I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah. I'm good.
But part of it is, so you know you're happy.
Yeah.
So the song goes, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Right.
With that said, being the team player that we all are, and have the cohesiveness and the support that we have for each other, you don't want to try it again?
I think I'm clapping on the inside.
No, because the people can't see clapping on the inside. Just for the sake of happiness, we're going to try it again.
Hit it from the top.
That's right. This is another fun-filled love fest of the Donnell Rawlings Show. We started off earlier by trying to encourage people to be happy. Only if you know it. So we're going to do like this. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Uh-oh.
If you're happy, continue the song. Everybody continue.
And you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and your face will surely show it.
If you're happy and you know it,
clap your hands.
Do not shoot me, Donnell.
You're not happy today, Javance?
I've had an amazing day. I am about to have my products sold in different stores. I've had a wonderful day. I've been ready for this day. Woke up early. I've been dressed since 8 a.m.
Did you eat?
Yeah.
Who cooked?
You did.
Was it wonderful?
It was great because I hadn't had bacon in a long time, so I'm excited
Turkey.
about
Turkey bacon.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Here's the reality of today. Here's probably gonna be the reality of this podcast. And I tried to encourage everyone to do happy you know it. We can't always be happy. Sometimes we get upset. But then love prevails and we get past things. How long have we been here?
Almost 2.5 months.
2.5 months. We've lived together for 2.5 months. We had some great days, and we've had some bad days. And it's been very trying. Because as we promote this summer camp environment, it is summer camp. It's like, yay, but after a while, everybody can get frustrated. You can get frustrated with field trips. You can get frustrated with, oh, we got to wait for this person. We got to wait for that person. And you can be frustrated with living with someone for so long. Living with me for 2.5 months. What are the things that are the most trying or testing about living with me?
Like your bipolarism and what else?
I've never seen a shrink. You think I'm bipolar?
I know you're bipolar and you're narcissist. We already know you're a narcissist, but I think those two.
Who is we? We?
I think she just lumped me in there.
No, I didn't say anything about you. I'm talking about your fans. We've already had 2 episodes in regards to your narcissism.
No, but I was being very sarcastic when I was talking about when people consider me a narcissist, and I don't believe that my fans think I'm a narcissist.
Okay.
So,
well, I think that's something to look into.
We've discussed that,
I've known
though.
you longer. Yeah, we've had a whole episode.
We discussed
on
it.
that.
Yeah.
I know, but
not you don't see it in a negative light, is what.
yeah,
you're
well,
trying
I'm
to say.
saying, how does that affect?
Other people.
Well, how did it,
Let me
has
answer
it
the
affect
question.
Can I answer the question?
Yeah, but I want to. How does that affect me as a business person? How does it affect me as a comedian? And how does
you
that
asked
affect
me my experience on living with you, so I'm answering the question. So I think a cumulative of those 2 things has been trying. You said it was trying, but in regards to what happened today, that had nothing to do with our living situation. My energy was positive, and another outside source had then disrupted that energy. So for me, I sat down and I exhaled, and then there was a reaction from an exhale. But I came into this situation on a very high positive note. I've been ready to do the episode all fucking day. So I don't think it correlates with the 2. Where your frustration lies or where it had lied before the episode. But in regards to living with you, we lived together before. So
We didn't really live together.
Well, yeah, you're right. We're both on tour. So, and we're different people now. But also like not being able to sleep. That was an issue for me because I function better when I eat and sleep. Those 3 things.
Uh-oh. Turn the phones off,
That's
please.
me. We're gonna hurry up.
I don't believe I'm a narcissist.
What? We've already had this conversation.
Yeah, but you when you guys talked about it,
And you know what really, it's crazy because you'll curse Derry out and you'll talk to him, but then you'll curse me out and then do this whole like silent treatment thing. But he's the most annoying. Like, I don't understand. Like, and I'm.
Well, you deal with people different personalities. But here's the thing: when people call me narcissist, and people call me bipolar, and then I ask, and then I'm being cocky, I say, what does the narcissist and the bipolar person do for his friends and his family? What does that person do? What does that person?
I
You know, like
I think we should be careful using the bipolar
That's what I
because
say.
we're not doctors.
That's right. And that's what I say.
Narcissism is
But
a
my
different
thing
thing.
is like,
We can say that.
I know, but my thing is like, and I hear people complain about me. I hear people talk shit about me. I hear people talk shit about me that I would not expect to come out of those people's mouths. And those same people that do that toward me or have those feelings toward me, I do the most for those people. And it's not just in this, I'm talking about in life.
In life.
And it's just period.
Right.
It's like I ask myself, how do you feel a way about a person that does so much and tries so fucking hard to put his people, his family, into a better position. And even with that said, okay, you know, you might be like, okay, a day, you're not going to be happy-go-lucky with everybody, but I don't understand on a scale how they are the same thing.
But you can't. So it can't be like black and white, right? So if we're talking about if you've contributing to someone's life or your loved ones or your family's life, and you're doing the act of doing and providing, it doesn't negate all the other stuff. Like, you're a whole human being. And
Okay, well,
Can I finish? We have whole experiences with a person, so it's all of it. So the complaining, I'm not sure what you're in regards to what you're talking about, talking shit or talking bad about you, but you
I know
are
it, I
as
know
a
it
whole.
goes down. I know I know him as a whole, but guess what? As a whole, the things that get highlighted, the most aren't the positive shit. It's not the positive shit. I barely get a thank you. No. What I'm saying is, I understand what you said, but people put the energy into what they consider to be negative more than the positive, and that's where it becomes frustrating to me. And that's when people when they call me a narcissist, and when people call me bipolar, it really frustrates me, because I'm like this: are you talking about an incident? Are you talking about a day? Are you taking a whole friendship and a relationship over a long period of time? And I think it's not fair. I don't think it's fair when people, he's this, he's that. Okay, what else is he? What is the positive? That don't get no light.
But you can, and that's sad that it doesn't get light, but you can be all of those things. It's sad that, I came to you and I said, you know, people don't tell you they love you enough. I support you. I've said that. And I think it's important that people, as much as they can call you a narcissist, then they can also appreciate you and tell you how much
But they never
love
do.
you. And that's the sad thing.
And that's the fucking thing. And I feel that I feel that across on so many levels.
That's sad.
I said it's sad. I feel like that, and you don't want to say you do stuff to get stuff back. You do it out of your heart,
right?
But eventually, every once in a while, somebody would like to hear, "Thank you."
No, everyone
I
wants to
appreciate
hear that. Everyone
Right.
wants to hear that. It's a human nature. Like, you don't want to be felt like you're taken advantage of.
But are you even giving those people opportunities too? You know what I mean? Are you shutting down? This is just generally speaking. Is there a moment too after whatever has transpired? Are you open to even hearing the love?
No, I don't want, like, when I'm fucked up about something, you know, fuck the love. I'm just saying, it's like, what's frustrating to me is that, because I know, I really know, I know what I've contributed to summer camp.
Right.
I know how I go above and beyond to make people happy. And it's times when we've done stuff here where I did not have the energy. You know what I'm saying? I did not feel like it. We've had river trips where I'm like, fuck it, I got lit the night before, and I didn't want to go. But I went because I didn't want to let anybody down.
Right.
And with that said, you know, I'm not begging for nobody to say thank you or whatever, but it's for me, and this is for me, like, if people in life put the same energy on talking shit and hating as they would to show love and appreciation, that people be in a different place. Years ago when I had a sketch group, it was called a Secret Society. I talked about this on episodes before, where I thought there wasn't a lot of opportunities for minorities in sketch comedy in New York. This is 20-some years ago. I developed a sketch group. I found a place for us to practice our sketches. I was the head writer of the sketches. I cooked for this sketch group. I did everything for this sketch group. I had goals I set. At the beginning of this, I said, I want us to be touring. I want us to be in publications. All the goals that I set for this group, within a year, and I said I want to sign with agents. Within 6 months, every goal that I set, it was met. We signed with APA at the time. It was the fourth largest film and television agency in the country. The only reason they wanted to sign me and another young lady. And I told them that I wasn't going to sign with them unless they signed the whole group. And we're talking about people that were going to be breakaway talents. They were already going to be successful, but at this point, this was probably the biggest thing in their career. And those same people that I looked out for was talking shit about me. How is he in charge? Why does he have the last say and everything? Nobody acknowledged the work and the loyalty I have with that group. And I got frustrated and said, fuck the group. I'm gonna go solo. I'm gonna do my thing myself. And as soon as I made that decision, 60% of the guys that were in the group career kind of faltered.
Right.
My shit was growing, but it just was frustrating to me. Like, I don't understand why people do that. Why people
ego? Maybe, I don't know.
It seemed like
A lot of people don't like to give anyone credit for anything that happened. You know what I mean? They want to feel like they did everything themselves when in reality, no one's done anything themselves.
I think people forget.
Yeah.
Think people get comfortable. And it's just like, I'm not going to make this a big issue or whatever, but it's just interesting to me because, again, especially me, this is just me. I do and give so much.
Yeah.
And those people could get frustrated after a while. You know, those people can feel like, when am I going to feel like it's coming back? And sometimes, if you don't feel that, then it could fuck friendships up.
For sure. For sure. It's like when you work in like social services or something like that, or like
Which was a job I wanted to do years ago because my mother was trying to save kids and stuff forever.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that. I did that for a while, and it's draining on your energy because you're just giving shit up all the time. You know what I mean? You're just constantly like giving to people.
But I think like the I hate to say the universe, but the universe handles that. Like, as giving as you are, you've always been giving, and I always felt like no one ever sees that side of you, like outside of the comedy or outside of seeing your performance. A lot of people don't really see how much you do, like how giving you are, how open you are, all the things that you've done at this
Sometimes
camp.
I feel like you don't see it.
I do see it. I see it, and I appreciate it, and I tell you when I have the opportunity to. I have to pull you aside. Look how angry you just got earlier. You're not open to even hearing that.
I mean, but what you telling somebody how you really feel about them when they're upset is not I don't think that's the right time. You think that's the right time?
You don't ever want to talk. We had to try to have a meeting with you. You're not open to having meetings or talks. You never want to talk.
No, I don't want to talk. I don't want.
So because you have to be open to it. So even outside of me, you have to be open for the people, the loved ones in your life, your significant others. Eventually, when Austin gets older, you have to be open for both of it. You have to be open for the argument part of it.
I don't have a problem with the argument.
But you have to be open for the talk, and you're not even giving people opportunities to even tell you thank you or even to show their appreciation because you're cutting it off. I'm not going to agree.
I'm not gonna agree with that.
I'm living proof of it.
I'm not gonna agree with that. I mean, if you have time,
I had to fight to tell you that I love you and support you the other night.
When?
The other day.
When?
In the morning before the river. I had to shake you and say, I am here for you. I support you. I love you. Because you see red. You know, when you're in a moment of whatever coming off of the night before, you're not even open to receiving the positive stuff.
Right,
so you have to be open for it.
All right, when you want to say the positive stuff, could you do me a favor? Could you take your lashes off?
I can't. They're eyelash extensions.
But could you?
They're eyelash extensions.
Well, when you want to say you love me, whatever, or whatever.
I tell you I love you all the time.
Not with your lashes
I
off.
tell you I love you all the time, and most people don't. And that's what I was telling you the other day.
Lashes make a difference. You know that, right?
Listen to me.
I'm listening.
Serious moment. That's what I was telling you the other morning. I said most people do not tell you how much they love you. They don't tell you how much they support you and are here for you. That's what I said to you. And I know you're feeling that. I know you feel that. And for me, I try to tell you when I can.
Is it with your lashes on or off?
I have to shake you to tell you.
So can I say this?
Time to smash that like button, y'all. Show Donnell you love him. Leave a comment. Leave a review on Apple iTunes. Tell them how much you love them.
You know what's so weird?
But out of everyone fucking here, I'm the one.
Nobody's fucking here.
Out of everyone here, I do the most. I'm the talent and the help. I love you. I support you. I'm here for Donnell. I'm here for you. And I always tell you that.
So you don't agree.
I don't agree with the lashes. What?
Can I finish my sentence?
Go for it. Mind you, everyone is just here. Go for it.
Is it safe to say that sometimes you stank?
My thing is
Could you?
Donnell,
Could you?
I'm not stank towards you.
Could you Google? Go to Urban
Stank.
Dictionary.
I'm not stank. I can't be smiling. I have a lot of things going on.
That's stank. I
Someone
know.
stole my couch. You know what I mean? I have a broke bitch that was in my house. There's so many things.
Somebody stole your couch.
can't
But guess
attribute-
who? Guess who would have? Guess who's? When your couch got stolen, guess who said, "What are we gonna do about that?"
Exactly, but it's like you can't expect me not to wear that during the day. I know when you have issues with Stephanie or whatever, you're carrying that. I can't carry my shit and
But
and you
what?
always think my
When
face is towards you. Like I can just be sitting here and I'd be like, nigga, get out of my face.
When I have those
Get out of my
issues,
face.
when I have those issues, I don't let it
Yes, you do.
affect how I
Not
talk
the
to
stage.
you.
Yes, you do.
When I have issues in my personal life,
It tends to leak. You may not see it, but it does.
I don't agree with that.
Oh my
I-
God, I
I
don't think
can
this is what
agree
you're
with that.
talking
Yeah,
about.
what is
Stank,
definition?
Urban Dictionary. The smell that is present when you are having sex.
No, that's
Close
down,
the
slow
door.
down
You're
a
letting
couple-
all the stank out.
that's not the same thing.
I know. Something stinky. Hold on. An adjective used for a hoe?
No.
No,
I know.
Stank attitude. Put attitude in there. See what happens.
I don't have a stank attitude.
At times. What does that say? What is it?
No, I don't. If someone says no to you, then you're like, that's the boundary conversation that we have to have.
Okay,
It's boundaries.
you know why? Because no one should ever say no to me.
That's the problem. Well, at 12, 1 o'clock, I'm saying no. At 2 a.m., I'm saying no.
I don't ask of anything at 12 midnight or 2 o'clock.
Okay.
When did I do that?
Ooh, I don't know.
What?
You did it to David.
What?
You cursed him out because he didn't have the drone shot ready. You
What?
probably don't even remember that. That's the thing. You don't
did
even
not-
remember what you
What?
did.
I was talking about you. You knocked on her door looking for you're looking for your.
Oh, that was like 5
your
o'clock in the
iPhone
morning.
Cable. Looking for
I was
your
looking for
iPhone
what?
I thought you were
cable.
talking about the drone shot.
No, he was
That
looking
was
for
like
his
12
iPhone.
o'clock in the morning. And
When did I curse him out for the drone shot?
it was at one of these nights.
Yeah, one night you wanted to see the drone shot, and I was like, my computer can't handle 4K footage, and you were like mad as shit. But
Okay, first off.
And you tried to send him home.
All right, first off.
send him
All right, first off. All right, that I don't give a fuck. Any EP or whatever, if like
I agree with you.
I
I
mean,
told you that.
Like that's not fair. I didn't curse out.
no, you didn't curse me out.
No, but that's kind of like
No, you kind of cursed me out.
okay.
But I
what's a curse?
understand it. I
Now
understand.
you're reneging.
No,
Okay.
I'm not reneging. I'm
No.
saying like I understood it. I told you
Whatever,
straight up.
David.
No, he's like
To have in my
I should be prepared in my job
To have the tools.
To have
That's
the
what-
tools, and I told him, I'm sorry, I don't have the tools right now. And
That's what-
we talked it out.
right. It
That's
wasn't
the
a bad
truth.
curse out.
But one time you did knock on Javanta's door, middle of the night, looking for an iPhone cable, and I thought that's pretty crazy.
No, that's not. You don't because you don't have an iPhone. you don't. Have,
Every day
you
with
got
the
that
cable.
Samsung.
Mind you, Donnell has stolen all of my iPhone.
Yo,
cables.
anybody that listens to this has ruined friendships
Yes.
and marriages, stealing a motherfucker's cube or their cables. You know what I'm saying?
I'm down to my last cube and my last cable.
And in this house, if you go out, say you go out
Every
to
day.
have a good time, and you fucking look in the outlet and you don't see the cable, you ready to lose your shit. And she has all my cables.
I don't have all your cables, Donnell. I have not borrowed one single cable from you. Every cable you've had, you've borrowed it from me, and I haven't got
See?
it back.
So what's the solution?
The solution is we write our names. Well, the pink cable we know is yours.
Pause.
So we know pink cable
Pause.
Donnell.
Look at those.
I have a
wristbands.
black cable. I have an original iPhone charger, and that's all I'm down to. You stole my gray supercharger
How did I steal that and it was in your room today?
because I stole it back. Exactly. I stole it back.
Ooh, I got stank attitude right here. Stank attitude, bad attitude, or being rude.
Does it have anything to do with lashes?
Do you think I'm fucking playing with you? Don't be coming at me with the stupid stank remarks.
Or the stupid stank attitude?
It said
I
remark,
don't
but
think
yeah.
people use stink anymore.
I think you know what part of it is too? You know what? I've been feeling a little depressed lately.
Why is that?
And I never admit to that.
Depressed? You?
Yeah. I know, that's so weird.
Okay.
Most people that deal with depression, people don't know about it until it's kind of too late. And the reason why, because we have been here for 2.5 months, right?
Uh-huh.
And we've been living in this fantasy wonderland where we've been having activities every day.
Right.
We've been around loved ones every day.
Right.
We've been around positive vibes, eating well or whatever. And now the thought of it being over,
Right.
it's kind of like, it's like the last couple of days, it's had me in a funk because, you know, the LA life is not, it's not right. You know?
Did you get to see Austin?
Yeah, that's the only thing. You know, it's just
Right.
and I get to see that's another thing. I am excited because that's been the thing the whole summer. He came out here for like 2 weeks. We had a great time, and then it's been like 4 weeks since I've seen him. But even with me being able to see him, I'm seeing him in a place that's locked down. I'm seeing him in a place that doesn't have the bubble that we created here. And the activities and the things that I get to do with him won't be as exciting as the things that I get to experience here.
Nothing is going to
So I
be as
think-
exciting as this. This is pretty much as exciting as it could get.
How long is this shit gonna last?
What do you mean this shit? The COVID? Or what do you mean?
They don't have I haven't even been watching the news. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, they're in trial 3. They're in like late trials of vaccines right now. So, you know, they're saying that people are going to start getting the vaccine early 2021. Some people are saying it's not going to work. You know, there's all kinds of shit, but it's moving right along. I mean, it's going to eventually be gone. We know that. I'm guessing that 2021 is not going to be a lot of touring for us, unfortunately. Maybe we can find some social distancing to do, but I think we've adapted to the point where I think the masks are effective, personally,
Right.
and I think that, you know, we're clearly getting in the right direction. We're going to have a vaccine at some point. They're getting a lot of positive reactions from that, so I don't know how long it's going to last, though.
What are your plans going back to LA, Javanta?
Well, I gotta try to
Get a
figure
couch?
out. Oh yeah. I mean, it's my birthday, so I plan on going out the country, and then there's Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year. So I don't really anticipate being in LA longer than two weeks, maybe 2-3 weeks, if that. Normally I'm out of here. But I also, my agent's been calling me, so things are picking back up. I got potential opportunity to sell my show, so I think that's what I'll focus on, just writing, pitching, circling back to people that are interested in our projects before, and my oil. So that's the plan.
Where are you going out of the country?
I don't know yet. I want to go somewhere that will allow us, because only like...
Oh, we going?
No, I meant Americans. You could come. You could come wherever you want.
I'm not invited nowhere. I know the last day niggas be like, oh, thank God, no more River Ninja.
No, you could come.
Y'all gonna miss me when the y'all gonna...
I know you
I
just
thought
don't
we're-
want to go back home, Donnell.
I thought we were.
nigga!
Donnell just don't want to go back home.
Yeah,
I thought we were
See what's
buying a
up.
house out here. What happened?
Who is we buying a
Yes,
house, nigga?
the Donnell Rawlings Show.
I thought about
We.
it. I'm still thinking about it, but it's like, fuck that. It's wintertime now. I want
That's
to
why I was
do
like,
shit.
what are you going to do when it's cold as hell out here?
What?
Burn some wood.
No, it's so funny because everybody, even the people that live here, they always say, yeah, the summertime is nice, but the winter sucks. But I'm kind of cool with 4 seasons. I'm kind of cool with,
Yeah.
like, I'm kind of cool with snow for a while.
Yeah.
I'm kind of cool. Because one thing you need your computer right now doing the show?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just curious for what?
you want me to look up anything.
You never look up the things I ask for. I don't know if that.
Oh, jeez, please. Why am I so paranoid about this?
I think my computer broke. That's what it is. Damn. I might be out of computer. I think my computer broke.
What I was saying about, like, everybody that talks about, you know, they like Yellow Springs in Ohio in the summertime.
Right.
But in the wintertime, again, I'm not mad at it because one feeling you never feel in California is being toasty.
Yeah.
You know-
from a fire.
From a fire or coming from outside temperatures that are like
Right.
super cold and then going to where it's like toasty, make you want to get a Snuggie, make you want to cuddle up, make you want to be in love with somebody and cuddle and...
I'm not mad at it. I like it. I like the winter. You know, if you can just do some shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
and I think
you get a lot of things done.
what they do, snowmobiles and shit out here then, right?
Yeah. All kinds of shit. Snowmobiles. They probably drive to the mountains and do snowboarding. You ever go snowboarding?
So you're typing something that's a part of the show right now?
I'm opening it in case you need to look for something.
Her password is 300 letters wrong. Put those on. Or like turn them down, the headphones.
Oh, can you turn my headphones down?
Number
please?
one. Right there. Yeah, you're right there. Right
Thank
there.
you.
Yep. Turn that one down.
You.
Turn it down all the way. It's not you, right, Donnell?
No.
Okay, yeah, that's good. It's all the way down. Yep, see that? Perfect. You ever snowboard?
I've never. That was white boy activities. I haven't done white boy activities.
but so is river rafting, so
I know,
you-
but I
you-
just started it. I could do snowboard. Now I don't know if I could trust snowboarding because I got
Yeah.
Legs and to perform.
No, it's not that. I had knee surgery before when I tore my patella. Mm-hmm. So I don't really.
So you wouldn't be afraid of getting injured again if you went.
No, that's the
snowboarding?
reason why I probably wouldn't snowboard.
Yeah.
Even when we were playing softball and we beat the shit out of y'all for 3 games in a row, you know, I had to really take precautions not to tear my shit again. We beat y'all 3
I don't
games
care
in a row.
what you say. The Streets has the best highlight reel. We have the best comeback and the best highlight reels.
Okay,
so.
all right.
And I caught 3 balls on y'all asses.
But
so.
0 wins. So.
Wait,
That's
No,
fine.
kinda-
That's fine.
No, that's
you know?
not fine. That's not fine.
That's fine.
So you're excited, and
For
you're.
playing a really good game and having a really great comeback. I love my teammates.
How do you have a comeback when
I
the
love-
final score is 17-5?
No, we had 7. It
Se-
was 16-7.
A comeback. Do you know what a comeback?
We started
means?
at 0 to 11.
I know, but do you know
We
what a
didn't-
Comeback doesn't
means-
mean get it close.
Comeback, you don't come back to lose. A comeback is when you come back and win the game.
Oh my
Wow.
God! You see that comeback in the Super Bowl? They came back and lost by 7. Nope.
Yeah, a comeback is when the Patriots beat the Falcons when they were down by like 24 points, pretty much equivalent to what we were beating the shit out of y'all with. And not only that, we had 10 people on our team, and y'all had 9 people in the infield and 13 people in the outfield. And y'all still fucking lost. So
Well,
where's
we
the-
had some old heads on our team.
I was
We
a-
had Butterfingers.
When we talk about old heads, our team had to be our team average age of 40.
Our team averaged the age of 50. And we had
No,
some
it
people
didn't.
that didn't want. How old is Mickey?
What?
How old is Mickey?
I'm not gonna blow up like that, but y'all had way more younger people than we had. All our people on our team had gray hair. Everybody on our team had gray hair. So I don't understand.
I think our average was about 40 as well. I think we had a equal amount of. We had like 2 kids. You had 1 kid.
So you're proud that 3 weeks in a row, y'all got slaughtered.
Yes, because I love my team, and I think we did a great job towards the end of the game yesterday.
So
That's it. That's it.
You're gonna rock with the streets.
I'm rock with the streets all day, every day.
You
I
know,
love
Donnell,
my
are you
team.
thinking about starting a kickball league when you get back to LA? Could be like a cool.
no, I don't want to start a kickball league, but what I like to do is what we. It's gonna be tough because we got the rapid testing machine to make sure everybody's safe, but adults living their youthful life was fun. You know,
Yes.
like even when we were doing this all summer, I had people that were VPs, different corporations, like, you know what, this could be something we could do for camaraderie with our company. It was just something because people don't do that anymore. Adults don't come together in groups like. So you're gonna do everything but listen to me talk.
I'm listening to you. 'Cause I even have an idea. It's like when you have a company and they do like a company retreat and all
Yeah.
those. It's like team building. I'm listening to you.
I think that would be a good idea. And as much as people like,
Kickball or river rap or just
there's
everything?
no rivers in California, but just the whole thing of the outside adventure. Because one of the things that this summer has shown me is how important it is for your mental state to get some nature in your life. You know,
Donnell.
people always have these mental
Donnell,
retreats.
there's rivers in California.
Tell me
There's
a river.
Sequoia National Forest. I just went up to that with the Kern River. It's
There's
3
no-
hours from
okay,
LA.
I put that's it. Well, it's,
I know you got to drive 3
meant
hours.
there's
LA.
LA,
yeah,
okay.
There's no river running through LA.
I know. Yeah, you're
You know what I
right.
mean? We got
You
to
gotta
travel
drive.
and
Yeah,
back
yeah.
path. You know what? I would
we're
do
going.
3 hours though. That's tough. I would do it just for the adventure of it. And people enjoy
In
it.
wintertime, you haven't done like white water rapids.
I've only
yet.
done white water bitches, but not no white water rafting. But that's going to be enough different
That's
level.
another level, yeah.
Because of the rivers that we floating on. This was what is it? What do they call it? Level courses?
Yeah, they call it like
It's like a level 0.
yeah.
level 0. Like,
Yeah, it's like
you can't.
They rate it. Yeah.
They're rated, but you're talking about
Class.
shit
They
like
call like class 3, class.
yeah, we class 0.
Yeah, class 1.5.
But you're talking about stuff that's like and all that type of shit.
You
I
gonna
would
do it? You gotta put the jacket on. And
I would be so down with it. I'm gonna tell you one of the things, and I've said it before, is that, you know, the business that we're in, a lot of people that live in California or migrate to California, Hollywood, they go for their careers. So many people, where are you from? Arkansas? Where are you from? Tallahassee? But they go chasing a dream. so it gets you removed from like what you might have grown up doing. I used to hang out in creeks all the time when I was younger, but then comedy called. I had to go to New York. But one of the things about this this summer and then the pandemic is just made me get more in touch with the country boy and the nature side of me. And I would love to, I'm going to continue to do that. I can't wait to take Austin out to a cabin and go camping. I can't wait to take him to a river out there. So that's one of the positives come out of it for me this whole summer.
The desert. There's so much nature in California. That's great. Like we're right by the mountains, desert.
Man, what is it, Grand Canyon? What is that? What is that hike?
What are we talking about?
We're at Joshua Tree.
Joshua Trees, right?
No, Joshua Tree. The one close to me. The one everybody.
Where the Batman cave is?
Oh,
Griffith Park?
Yeah, you're talking about Griffith. You're talking about Fryman's Canyon or
Fryman's in the valley.
As long as I lived in LA, I've never done that. And I'm excited to go see that now.
What?
I've never done it.
Griffith hike?
I've never done any of that. I thought it was corny. I thought it was like, man, I ain't gonna do that hiking shit. I see y'all when y'all come back. I thought it was cool.
Right.
But then I heard it's all like celebrities and everything up there. TMZ even hangs up.
What's the one where the celebrity or Justin Bieber and those guys go to? It's
Oh,
not
you're talking about Runyon.
Runyon Canyon.
Yeah, right. That's one.
But Griffith Park is a little bit more.
See, Runyon Canyon feels like it's more of a tourist attraction.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it has been over the last couple of years. Before it was cool.
And I was discouraged because when they told me they got coyotes up that bitch, I'm like, nah, I ain't fucking with that.
Yeah, I've seen coyotes.
Yeah, you just see them. They just chill out and like kind of look at you, and then they just kind of roll
go
away.
away.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you look at a coyote in his eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're just there. They're just hanging out. It's their home.
Yeah. So I think that this is a good time to thank our sponsors. This is the most dysfunctional podcast.
Speaking of coyotes,
Thinking about being uncomfortable. Hey, how about? So let me go. Let me do this right. Hopefully I get it right. Whoa. Let me see. So I got to do this, so she could do it.
you got to do it. But talk about you could just it's you don't have to read the copy.
Can you see, Donnell?
Tell the people. First off, thank who they are, and then tell people you had the experience with.
No,
them.
I'm telling
Donnell
you,
need eyeglasses, y'all.
this is
He
my.
act like he don't need glasses.
You act like you only need to take it in face. I still locked and loaded. This is probably the 5th podcast that Hawthorne has sponsored. And when we first got this sponsor, I was excited because we had a sponsor. And a lot of times people get sponsored like, yeah, we'll get some money, whatever. Not really knowing the credibility of the product. Not really knowing what Hawthorne was about. I knew Hawthorne was about different things for your bathroom and stuff like that. But what I didn't know is their specialty is the cologne. And I also didn't know that when you talked about earlier is that you take the 2-minute test, it kind of pairs what your likes are, your experiences with different colognes. And once they find the match for you, they send you 2 bottles. When I got my 2 bottles, I was like, what the hell is this? And I realized it was one for work and one for play. But with that said, my work and play is the same thing. Surprisingly enough, it smelled good. And not just by my nose, my senses, but women were responding to it. So it's a simple process. You take the 2-minute test. It's Hawthorne.co. Not Hawthorne.com, but Hawthorne.co. Take the 2-minute quiz. They will customize a cologne for you, and I guarantee you. And I'm not saying take my word, but take my experience. Use the code ASHY, and you get 10% off, correct?
That's right.
You get 10% off your first purchase. But I'm telling you, everybody who's been following this podcast, if you haven't tried the test, if you haven't tried Hawthorne, give it a shot, because right now it's the only cologne that I use other than a friend of mine's. But I love Hawthorne.co. Did I nail it?
You got it.
All right. Now, speaking of cologne and smells, you said something stank. You said something about, what was the definition for stank?
Stank attitude.
And this is what, I don't know, and I talked about this on stage. How a song, and you know the song I'm getting to, and you introduced me to the song, WAP, right? How does a song get so popular because of how moist a vagina could be?
Well, it's Cardi B and
It's
Meg
Cardi
Thee
B.
Stallion. They're like the most. Well, Meg Thee Stallion is on the cover of Time magazine because she's one of the most influential people of, I guess, this year.
Yeah, and Cardi is on the cover of the Cardi's on the cover of the barbershops because I heard her WAP is kind of sap.
I think she was the one that made
Sap?
the decision to leave.
Stank ass pussy.
Stank
That's
ass
what
pussy.
the streets. That's
No.
what.
What, like stank or because
Twerk win.
Oh, who
Win.
said that? Who
What?
said that?
It was some Blueface.
Oh wow. Okay,
Blueface.
He probably gave it to her.
What? The stank?
Blueface, the rapper.
Yeah.
His nasty ass
I
probably
heard-
gave it to her.
I heard. So what is the best?
So
Is it-
Blueface said, I just want to be clear because I hadn't heard this. Blueface said that Cardi B has stank pussy.
No, he didn't say that. He said her twerk win was on fire. That's what he said. Twerk win. So
Wait, for those who don't know, what is twerk win? I got to hear the definition of twerk
They
win.
know what twerk win is.
I'm just
He had
saying.
a whole episode on it.
But maybe it's their first time listeners.
for
Okay.
first time, Liz, twerk wins is when your buttocks. This is what creates
Right.
twerk win. When your buttocks has a. That's why I'm
Your
not.
buttocks?
No, come on. You know that moisture.
When it's clapping.
Yeah, that's why I'm
When
not
the
really
cheeks are
with-
clapping?
Yo, when them cheeks, and then the temperature goes a certain way, and then because when you do this, it creates like a little like.
Right.
like
Oh yeah, one time I was talking
science.
to this guy, and I've always wanted a butt, and like my whole 20s I like had no butt. So I was talking to this guy, and he was
I
telling me
remember when
about
you didn't have a butt, and you was like, you was dealing with mental issues.
I was. But,
Okay, go ahead.
So this guy, I was like, I wish I had a butt, and he's like, well, he's very cautious of really big butts because
same way.
you don't know if they like clean it.
Yo, I've
So
said that. I don't need.
like how could they get all the
You're gonna
nuts
miss
and
a spot, and even if you miss a spot, it's like an incubator. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just hold that joint up and put a fan in there, it's still gonna get.
Yeah.
I'm telling me.
So you don't like big asses.
Man, I'm not a big I'm telling you, when I used to go out with my friends, we never had a problem with women. I'd be like this, oh, look at that bitch with that flat ass over there. This is what I was always into. Slim booties. I don't have to have a big booty. Medium booty, it could even be small. I was a gap man. I was a gap. What is it called? It's a thigh gap, right? That thigh gap is everything. That's the ventilation. There's always air shooting through it. There's always air shooting through it. And then when you arch the back, when you arch the back where they get that part going right there, it's a straight shot. You don't have to be in super shape. Them big giant butts, you gotta lift it up here. You gotta do all this type of shit. But them slimmies, this is my favorite joint. They call it what I call it slick. When you slim and thick, that's one. And not only that, those are the butts.
Wait, how are you slim and thick? What are you talking about?
you got? Yeah, they're
Are you talking about like skinny?
I'm
that,
slim
like
and thick.
slim.
I'm slim.
I
but
wouldn't
thick.
say thick. I wouldn't say you were thick.
Well, you don't know what that
I don't
means.
know. Okay, I guess.
No,
I
you're
don't.
not thick, Javante.
See?
I'm thick,
No.
baby boy.
No,
I'm thick.
Nah,
No,
you're-
you got yams.
I'm thick.
No, Javette. You have no calf muscles. You have no.
Change that poster.
No.
Change that poster.
Thick.
No.
Change
I'm
that
saying,
poster and let's see.
Cinnamon, listen, Cinnamon.
I'm thick.
I'm not-
I don't care what y'all
You know what I'm
say.
saying? No, thick. You don't understand. You got yams. The streets have said you got yams.
Right.
But thick is a whole different joint. But going back to that, it's slim
Nah,
and
yeah,
thick.
I'm not thick like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying, but that one right there with then you have that thigh gap. That's just like a straight shot. Bop, 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 bop. You can get in and out.
But yo, can you get twerk win from the thighs?
Nah, you can't
Nah.
get twerk from thigh. Twerk when it comes from the booty hole.
Ew.
Pretty much. It's hard to keep that joint.
And
Motherfuckers.
the other part of
So
it.
just
Yeah,
the
the
cheeks
upper-
clapping.
Yeah, it's like
Like-
truffle butter. Truffle butter.
Right.
Truffle butter
Gross.
creates twerk wins. Some people like that. Some people like the smell of twerk wins and truffle butter
The
combination.
smell of twerk win in the morning.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, you're not thick.
So what were you saying about
That's
twerk?
fine.
What
I'm
were you
just
saying about twerk win? I forget. I threw you off. You were saying something, and I made you.
I said twerk win is.
He was talking about
Give me-
what Cardi B's record.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
WAP. Yeah.
wet, and then like I didn't know the song. Then I broke down the lyrics. I not broke down, but I read the lyrics of the song and really listened to it. Because you get a certain age, you don't know, you got to hear it like 5 or 6 times. And she really thinks that her wet ass pussy is everything. Like she says, one of the parts she says, I don't cook and I don't clean. And what was it? Because of, she said she don't cook and she don't clean because of her wet ass
Her
pussy?
wet ass pussy. Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. This was so unfortunate and sends the wrong message to the young girls out here. Like, they don't think that, I'm not saying you have to be domestic or whatever, but your pussy can't be everything and can't just be your claim to fame. You know?
I mean, how long? It was Kim Kardashian's claim to fame.
I think a lot of guys would disagree.
Yeah, but it's not gonna. It's not. You know,
it does last because you can build an empire. So there's two types of women. They can
the odds. The odds.
Like Cardi B doesn't need to have to cook. She doesn't have to cook her clean, and she can get a man that's okay with that.
What I'm saying is
that's what you're saying.
But her music got her that.
What I'm saying, sending a message that only thing you have to do to get everything you want is to have wet ass pussy.
But I don't think that's what she's saying. I don't think that's the clear message.
You don't think that because your pussy probably still wet.
You're talking about okay, go ahead.
I'm talking about these young girls. Mm-hmm. And I'm not one of the motherfuckers that hate on the music or whatever, but I just think it sends a crazy message when the only thing that you need to get ahead in life is a wet ass pussy. Understand you said about Kim Kardashian, but it's not a lot of Kim Kardashians. Mm-hmm. And it's not just Kim Kardashian's pussy that got her so hot. It's her mother managing her wet ass pussy.
Yeah.
It's the marketing. It's the business sense of it. But for these girls to be running around just thinking all you got to do is have wet ass pussy. Because if that's the only thing that you have to offer a relationship or a man, that's the only thing that he's going to give a fuck about. And eventually he's going to take advantage of that shit. And you're not going to be anything to him but another piece of wet ass pussy.
Well, I look at that record differently. I think it speaks on more than just wet ass pussy. I think it speaks on representation of women's music and voices and highlighting their pussy. Because at the end of the day, like when I first heard the record, I was like, oh my God, like what are we doing here? Because it came. Let me finish. It came right after Beyonce's Black is King. I'm like, what are we doing here? Like, I feel like they took us back thousands of years. But on the flip side of it, it's like you have music that hip hop, the Migos, all these like rap artists that can highlight a pussy and dick and fucking bitches and all this stuff. So why can't women talk about how wet their pussy is, how wet their pussies are without, pigeonholing the idea that, oh, well, just because my pussy's wet, then I can get X, Y, and Z. I think the record speaks more volumes than just.
Give me one line that speaks volumes. One line that speaks volumes away from the fact. Here, I don't understand what you're saying.
I know you don't.
All right, so give me one line that represents what you just said. And
I think the whole song, because at the end of the day, if you compare it to other songs that degrade women or that highlight sex and getting head and eating pussy and eating ass, it's like why isn't that held in the same regard? Like, why can't we have a pussy record? Why does
I never said you could. The song is
right.
But I don't think it's promoting just having a wet pussy and getting by just having a wet pussy.
So what else is I'm just curious, what else does it promote?
Having a vagina and women empowerment. I feel as though
so
that's
I
think it's the power in the pussy, like how much power pussy has. That's for me what how I feel about the song. The power in the pussy.
Pussy has
however you want to take that.
The only way pussy has that much power is for a weak motherfucker. Because no pussy should have enough power to control. And you know what? This is how I feel. As bomb, this is what an OG told me, comedian. He said, Donnell, he said, you're going to be successful once you get all the fucking out of your system, all the chicks and everything. He said, because, and this is what your wet ass
Did you get the fucking out of your system?
Yeah, I'm so fucking out of my system. Like, yeah. But listen, and this is what I want to tell you. And this is what he said to me. Like, your wet ass pussy, and I'll use this. It don't matter how good your pussy is, it's never going to be better than new pussy. Period. There's no way. That's what I'm saying. And I understand what you're saying, the power of the pussy. But for me, for a woman to
we're talking about two different things.
We're not talking about two different things. I'm saying the same. I'm explaining the same. We're not talking about two different things. We're not talking about two different things. You're talking about the empowerment of your pussy. That's what you're talking about. And I'm saying that it don't have that much power because it don't matter how good you think your pussy is. A nigga might have 2 or 3 other not as wet pussies. They might have different type. They got different type, but they got tight ass pussies. They got dry ass pussies. But this is the problem. Women think they pussy is the best. And it's not.
And like I said, I think we're talking about 2 different things. The song isn't about, oh, my pussy is the best pussy. It's celebrating pussy. So it's celebrating it. It's not saying, oh, we got the best and they know bitch coming after us. Da, da, da. Like that's not what we're saying.
That doesn't make no.
That's not what it's saying.
You're not explaining what it's. You're saying that, but you're not explaining the lyric.
I just said it. It's the power.
Okay,
Yeah,
give me
it's the power of the pussy. So the representation of the pussy. What you're trying to say, what I'm receiving from you, is that we think our wet
Stacey,
pussy.
we're talking about wet pussy right now. Come in, Stacey.
We think our wet pussy is the end all be all, and there's not another bitch with the next one.
I think it is no future in just having a wet ass pussy.
I agree with you. I agree with you. That's what I'm saying. We were talking about 2 different things.
Stacey, in a relationship, Stacey, how?
So you're talking about a relationship. That's what I'm saying. Then you're compartmentalizing this conversation. So if we're talking about in relationships, as in regards to relationships, yes, your pussy cannot be the only thing that you contribute.
And that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so you got to break it down then, because that's why I said we're
breaking it
having
down.
2 different.
When you're saying,
I was talking about what the song represents. We're talking about 2 different
for
things.
women. What the song represents for women, not for men.
Right. So now we're talking about in relationships, your pussy can't be the only thing that you contribute to a relationship.
Okay, that's what you say. But when you tell me, as a man, you got your wet ass pussy. I have a hard ass dick. Okay, so we're even.
Right.
So
in relationships.
In relationships.
Okay.
But if you tell me I don't cook, I don't clean because of this wet ass pussy, and I said on stage, I was like, well, you know what? Maybe I don't need a pussy that wet. Maybe I need a drier pussy that can make a casserole, that can make an apple pie. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. And I know it's a catchy song, and I'm not trying to be the old dude that hate on it, whatever. But I personally think it sends a weird message when you say all these.
In regards to a relationship, right?
So you don't want your wet ass pussy to have a relationship?
I do want. Yes. Yeah. But I know that my pussy is not the only thing that I'm contributing to a relationship.
They didn't say this in the
I
song.
have the wherewithal to know that.
They didn't talk about their IQ in the song.
Okay, well, but it's a song. It's a song, and it's just an anthem. What was that? Yeah, yeah.
With her wet ass pussy.
With her wet ass pussy. She got a degree.
With her wet ass pussy. And how did that
happen? But she's still contributing more. Now she's contributing education and whatever comes after that, and her wet ass pussy. So it is promoting more than just that. It's a self-song. And you don't have a vagina.
We need to have a dick anthem.
Oh, there's so many.
There's so many. That's what I'm saying. There's so many dick anthems.
Put it in your mouth.
There's so many. There's so many songs.
Men, we need a dick anthem.
All right, let's do it.
But to wrap it up in regards to relationships.
Wait, you're real loud right now. Back up.
Sorry, I can't hear myself. To your point, speaking to your point, in regards to relationships, I don't think the pussy is the only thing you should contribute to a relationship.
I don't think so either. Because after a while, it's gonna be old. It's gonna be old, and it's not gonna be wet forever.
They can't say that in the song though. It is a good song.
It is a great song. I thought it was a great song. I thought it was a catchy song.
But Donnell, you gonna make the dick anthem? That's on you. You got to do it. If we need it, you got to do it. Write that down in your notes.
I'm gonna make a song called Dilf Dick.
There you go. Dilf.
Living my Dilf life.
Dilf life.
My wet ass pussy. I know a lot of older women with wet ass pussy, so it will be wet forever. Exactly.
All right.
Because who are you to say that older women's pussy isn't wet?
All right. You know what? I got in trouble about that because I did.
You said that?
No, I didn't say that, but I.
Exactly. I'm glad that Stacey said that. So she said, Stacey said, maybe you're not making it wet.
What did you talk about?
I'm glad she said it because if it would have came from me, then I would have got hella heat.
And you would have got.
So Stacey said, maybe you're not making the pussies wet.
First off,
boom. Drop a bomb on Stacey's comment.
Okay.
Woo. She threw,
and she went upstairs.
Shade.
She went upstairs.
That was a half-court shot.
She went upstairs with her wet ass pussy. She did, and I'm out and dropped the mic. All right, I've never had any complaints. Okay, maybe 1, 2.
Oh yeah, we were so. Oh, are we hooked up to the Bluetooth? So
What?
Donnell and I had a conversation. I've heard the streets said that he got trash dick. So now
What?
we need to call 3 people.
No.
Nope.
Three? You
We're
can't call 3
calling.
people.
Okay, let's call
Call
one
one.
person that can attest to your dick not being trash.
First off, that was in a conversation on lip service, and it was a joke. The question asked Donnell, "Has your dick ever been trashed?" And I wasn't gonna sit up here like I'm batting 1,000. I said I didn't have some bad nights, so whatever. I said, for the most part, it's not trash. And you took that as my dick is trash all the time. I've had some bad nights. It's happened to all of
Well,
us.
you said you were gonna get one person you could call. You said that you got one person that would prove from their mouth to our ears that your dick isn't trash. Because right now the streets
all right.
they know you got some trash ass dick.
I'm calling now.
Is it on?
Hmm?
You're so funny. I ain't never had your dick, baby boy. Baby boy. Not ever.
It's a joke.
Ever.
I ain't gonna do that. I want.
No, you said you had people. Go ahead.
Hold on, let me see.
Ooh, damn.
I don't know, but they gonna
She's
probably
Stone calling you
hold on,
out.
Hold on, let me see.
He said it. We had 2 conversations about this.
Chill the fuck out.
Because he's saying it's one thing. We got to hear it.
All right, hold on.
Whew. He called you?
Do. Oh, do we have that on the roadcaster?
What?
Play the
mystery.
Do.
Oh, no, we don't have that one. We got like the mystery. Whatever that is.
What's that? What's that?
What? I want to save these women's privacy.
Nah. You can't do that, Donnell. You can't renege on the convo.
That would
bro.
be a tough one just to get a random phone call and be like, tell him my dick ain't trash.
Yeah, that's a tough. I wouldn't want to do that.
Okay.
I don't want to do that.
So then
Who
you
can
just got to
we-
listen to the streets, and the streets say.
The streets just said it. Angela Yee does not represent all the goddamn streets.
Yeah, she really does though. She's
No,
in
she-
the Radio Hall of the Music. Fame.
She's in the Radio Hall of Fame, but she's not in the
Radio Hall of Fame.
I
No,
know.
I'm correcting myself. I said Radio Music Hall of Fame.
You wore one today.
Wow, he's mad. I think he's mad.
Cause it's dick trash. He can't prove
Oh,
it.
my God. How could... Wow.
The only way you can prove it is by Dawn right now. Go
And tell her what?
Tell her what?
dick her down.
Dick her down.
Nah, that girl.
Oh,
She
my,
said
Oh yeah,
birthday dick.
give Dawn some birthday dick, and then she'll come out.
oh my God.
I need to stamp Yellow Springs.
She
That's
say
what
you're
I
not
need.
ready for this walk.
What? Are you laughing at that? I thought you was with the dick.
I'm
son.
trying, man. I'm trying.
You
But
with
if you
the
can't
wops.
call anybody,
I can call. I don't
I'm
want.
trying to think about how you can redeem yourself.
That would be so.
They going
that-
in on you.
That would be so rude for me to call.
I know.
But they can be anonymous. We won't know the name.
Nah, I gotta give her. Hold on.
Got to give him a heads up.
You can give them a heads up, but we don't know who this person is. I just need to hear it from their mouth saying that your dick ain't trash.
Okay, hold on.
Wow.
Bottom line.
We're having an argument. We're having it.
Make sure you tell them that this is anonymous.
Make sure to tell him it's on the podcast recording as well.
Yeah.
We don't need to get sued for this shit.
Because Donnell swears up and down that he got decent dick. But
Yo,
we don't know.
First off,
I mean, he never said that to me, to be fair, but and I don't hear him talking about that too
I
often.
need
But
I've heard.
We're having an argument about my sex. I need someone to validate.
No, they need to answer truthfully, not validation.
This dick.
Is my dick trash or not? That's a good one,
Are
Don.
you available?
We're waiting, Donnell.
Just type.
Is this real? Are you really texting?
Just text. Pick up the phone if you're there. If you want. If not, don't pick up the phone. Can't wait for them to text back.
Oh, I got one too.
Here he goes.
just
Now he's
go.
getting deep. Now he's getting in the phone book. Here he goes. He's hold on. This is great.
Wait a minute. Oh, we don't get no reception here.
Oh,
We don't get no reception.
FaceTime audio.
We don't get no reception.
WhatsApp.
We don't. I don't want to do this.
Instagram.
Be about it. You was talking all that good shit. You was talking your
Instagram.
shit the other night. You was talking your shit.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. For some reason, we don't get receptions here at the mill, and I want to thank all the people that have been listening. And I want to thank the Donnell Mill Bread and Breakfast for hosting us all summer long. If you're ever in Yellow Springs, you need a dope place to stay, a dope place to be close to the rivers, lakes, and nature. It's one of those places that you'll fall in love with. Make sure you book at the Donnell Bed and Breakfast.
Yeah.
Donnell Bed and Breakfast here in Yellow Springs. And tell Susan that we sent you. I'm Donnell Rawlings, and no, my dick is not trash. And next week, I'll line them up.
There it is.
Shut the fuck up, dick is fire!
Next week.